The medieval period produced a lot of powerful dynasties which fought for influence and wealth in Europe. These families were once the most powerful people on the planet, but who and where are they today? Here are 5 medieval dynasties that still exist today. Number 1. The Habsburg Dynasty. The House of Habsburg is one of the most influential dynasties of Europe. They were founded in the 11th century by Radbot, who was a small feudal lord in Switzerland. At their prime, under Emperor Charles V, their empire encompassed Spain, Germany, Austria, parts of Italy, and most of Central Europe. Of course, Habsburgs had more titles in their trophy cabinet. Today, only a cadet branch of the Habsburgs exists, named the House of Habsburg-Lorraine. The current head of the dynasty is Archduke Karl von Habsburg. He is currently an Austrian politician and the grandson of the last Austrian emperor. His father, Otto von Habsburg, renounced all the claims to the Austrian throne as the family was exiled after the First World War and could only return to the country if they weren't pretenders to the Austrian government. Number 2. The Ottoman Dynasty. The Ottoman Dynasty is made of the members of the House of Osman, which was founded by the first Ottoman Sultan Osman I in the 13th century. The most famous Ottoman ruler was Sultan Suleiman the Magnificent, whose reforms and changes relating to society, education, taxation and military brought the empire into its golden age. The current head of the Ottoman dynasty is Dündar Ali Osman, who is the great-grandson of the last Sultan Abdul Hamid II. When the Ottoman monarchy was abolished, all the members of the Ottoman dynasty were declared traitors of the nation and exiled. There is also a member of the Ottoman dynasty who is a British comedian today, named Naz Osmanoglu. Number 3. The Grimaldi Dynasty. The Grimaldi Dynasty was founded in 1160 by Grimaldo, a Genoese statesman in the medieval period. They quickly became one of the most powerful families in Genoa. The most famous Grimaldi member is Ranier Grimaldi, who was the first sovereign Grimaldi ruler of the area known as Monaco after he conquered the castle on the Rock of Monaco. Today, the House of Grimaldi is led by His Serene Highness the Sovereign Prince of Monaco, Albert II. He is one of the wealthiest nobles in the world, with a net worth of approximately $1 billion. He is also an enthusiastic sportsman, as he participated in the 1994, 98 and 2002 Olympic Games in bobsled. Number 4. House of Hohenzollern. The House of Hohenzollern is a dynasty founded in the 11th century by Burkhard I, Count of Zollern. They ruled the Prussian Kingdom, the German Empire and the Kingdom of Romania, respectively. The most famous member of the dynasty is Friedrich II, or Frederick the Great, the longest reigning and greatest Prussian king, whose military victories in the 7 Years' War established Prussia as a dominating European state. Notable Hohenzollern members include William I, or in German Wilhelm, who was the first emperor of a united German state since the dissolution of the Holy Roman Empire. The current head of the Hohenzollern dynasty is Georg Friedrich Ferdinand, Prince of Prussia. He is the great-great-grandson and historic heir of William II, the last German emperor who was exiled after Germany's defeat in the First World War. He works in a company specializing in helping universities bring their innovations to market, and he currently lives in a historical Hohenzollern castle. Number 5. House of Bourbon. The House of Bourbon was founded in 1272 by the 6th son of King Louis IX of France, Robert, when he married Beatrix of Bourbon. Undoubtedly, the most famous Bourbon ruler was Louis XIV of France, also known as the Sun King, whose reign of 72 years and 110 days is the longest recorded reign of any monarch of any sovereign country in European history. Queen Elizabeth II is reigning since 1952 and she is still 7 years behind Louis. Louis's greatest achievements are building the Palace of Versailles and turning France into an absolute monarchy. As he famously once said, "The state, I am the state." Although the Bourbon dynasty doesn't exist anymore, there are still cadet branches of the dynasty, most notably the Spanish royal family. The current head of the Bourbon cadet branch is His Majesty King Philip of Spain, or in Spanish Felipe. He became King of Spain in 2014, following the abdication of his father, King Juan Carlos I. What do you think about our pick? Did we say something wrong? For more videos like this, subscribe to Photon Feast and leave us a comment saying what you would like to see and hear next. Until next time, goodbye.